lot of trouble.
Earnhardt looks like something went right through the radiator or oil cooler.
Yeah,
he's involved with Hamlin, Almirola, Allmendinger, and is that Patrick up by the wall?
Yeah, it's Danica up there.
Hang on, we got some bad luck. What the happened right there?
Here's the 11 and the 10. Hamlin and Patrick going down into 3. Ooh, Denny
gets a little loose.
Yeah, he just shot up. He shot up the hill.
Oh, and then Earnhardt got into the back of Casey Kane.
And there's Allmendinger. He got into it.
Almirola.
Wow. I think the 88 is probably going to have to go to the garage. He's got a busted radiator.
You see the back end. Oh, he wheel hops a little bit right there. You know, we talked about Denny having some issues wheel hopping here last year.
Yep.
Looks like that might have caught him again.
Cannot block down straight away. No.
Oh, he dumped him.
Oh, we were Hunter.
I think the 38 is slow rolling.
Who's he waiting for?
Oh, hang on. Keselowski off in the dirt.
Brad was running inside the top 10. As they come down the hill, he will get knocked outside the top 10 as Marcus Ambrose gets by him.
Uh-oh.
Denny Hamlin sideways for second.
Truex again.
Again this year, man.
In the exact same spot.
Outside. The 43 got into the 11.
Running up front.
Keep covered.
I'm going to lose about 10, 15 positions off that deal.
Last year he was mad at Jeff Gordon. This year he's got 2 guys to be mad at. A.J. Allmendinger and Denny Hamlin going at it, and it's Truex who pays the price. He was running inside the top 5, and when they came across the start-finish line, Truex 22nd.
Yeah, it looks like the 43 obviously got into the 11 car. Got into
the 9 out of shape. Here comes the 22. Logano's going to take the lead away from Denny Hamlin. 2 laps to go.
Bubba Wallace on the outside.
Big run. Contact made again. Bubba Wallace sideways. Can he save it?
William Byron. They're ready.
Now the 22 goes around.
Hold the brake, hold the brake, hold the brake.
He's going to come out now. Big wreck behind him. Bubba Wallace got through. Tyler Reddick hard hit. Jimmy Johnson caught up in the 48.
Yeah, big damage on Jimmy's car.
Could this be it for the 7-time champion? Not making the playoffs in his final year. It's going to go to overtime. But can the 48 even turn a lap?
Bit of a red flag here down in turn 1. Wow.
I had mentioned the fact that there are 2 drivers right now that are tied for 9th. Well, how about Jimmy Johnson? 83 career wins. He's top 5. And then, of course, only 3 drivers have ever won 7 championships. Richard Petty, Dale Earnhardt, Jimmy Johnson. And this is his final season full-time in NASCAR. And not the way he wanted to end the regular season and head on into the playoffs if he misses those playoffs.
Matt Kenseth, man, he was doing such a great job tonight with that 42 car.
Joey Logano looked loose, looked out of shape for almost the last 2 laps.
Yeah, I think he had a flat tire there. A lot of contact into turn 1. Let's take a look at it. Watch William Byron. So there's big contact right there with Bubba Wallace. Then William Byron through the middle. Even more contact with William Byron. I think that's where maybe the 22 car lost the right rear tire. Either that or just got turned around.
Highs of highs, and the 2 goes around. Brad Keselowski, a lot of damage to the front end of that car. Keselowski into the grass.
You gave him room, didn't I, Joe? You came up in front of him. Straight back to the garage here.
So we heard there was already a question on the radio whether Brad thought he gave room or not. So we have to go back and see the replay here to see. We saw this yesterday in the Xfinity race, Rick. This exit of turn 4, guys running the top versus the bottom. Jeff, there's different closing rates, different speed. We saw Kyle Larson and Joey Logano disagree with this a couple times. Here he is passing the 11 to Denny Hamlin. Looks like he almost wiggles and comes up in front of him. I don't know if he needs to get out of the gas or what. And the 11 just basically makes contact, but I can't believe Denny just ran into him on purpose, we're going to have to see that look a few more times.
Well, you heard the spotter. He said, did I give him room? And he said, well, you came up in front of him. Right there, he got loose, slowed his momentum down. The 11 was coming, and that's why the problem. Keselowski thought he was clear, but when he was moving up the racetrack, he wasn't anticipating getting loose like that. He got crazy loose, had to lift off the throttle, I would imagine. Denny Hamlin got in the back of him.
Yeah, so he came up in front of the 11, but the 11 just didn't have time to slow down, Rick, and ended up sending the 2 of Brad Keselowski into the grass.
Yeah, that's one way of looking at it. I mean, it's an automotive war zone out here. I think, first of all, my guys busted their butt on this Miller Lite Ford to get it back out. And there's parts, there's pieces. They were working underneath it with oil. There was a fire at one point, and they just worked their guts out. And if my team keeps putting up this kind of effort, I don't worry about today. We're going to go win another race, or we'll win Talladega, we'll win other races, and we'll be fine. So I think that's the first thing. I want to thank my team for that kind of effort. But as far as what happened on the track, I don't know. Obviously, I spun out, got in the grass, and it tore the nose off. I probably could have raced a little bit less hard. You know, I had a big points gap coming here, but with this format, that's probably a smart thing to do. But I don't want to race like that, Kelly. I want to race my guts out. I want to go for wins, and I don't want a points race. I don't care what the damn format is. I'm going to go out and give it my